Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable, my lecturer Mr. M. Sabikul Huda, the Honorable, my head class Ahmad Khululullah, and the Honorable, all of my friends. Today, I like to deliver a speech entitled Criminalized, the teacher who punished the students. Ladies and gentlemen, education is the endeavor to humanize humans. In its implementation, it cannot be separated from the various problems that have approached it, starting from social aspect, economic aspect, religious aspect, teaching aspect, to political governance aspects. Of these many aspects, I will focus the discussion on educational problem in an interesting aspect of teaching. Ladies and gentlemen, in the last few decades, teachers in carrying out their duties have often become part of the public and mass media spotlight. This is due to the rampant acts of violence that occur in school, whether committed by students, parents of students, school administrators, or the teachers themselves. These acts of violence occurs because of a misunderstandings of parents toward teacher indisciplined students, which then results in acts of violence. Bickering among fellow students, misunderstanding between teacher and other education personnel. Ladies and gentlemen, the impact of various cases of violence acts has often dragged teacher or other education personnel to court, especially action caused by teachers' attitude in disciplining students. Disciplinary action carried out by teacher, which in the past was considered mediocre, is now considered to violate human rights. As a result, the teacher seems to be facing a dilemma. On the one hand, he has to uphold discipline and school system, while on the other hand, they are worried that parents or non-governmental organizations or NGOs defend children for allegedly committing violence against children. Ladies and gentlemen, criminalization action against educators or teachers and education personnel whose content often characterize the world of education in Indonesia are triggered by several factors, including, first, the recent incomplete experience for parents of students. The general public is based on law of the Republic of Indonesia number 23 of 2002 concerning protection children. In Article 54, which states that children in the school environment must be protected from acts of violence committed by teachers, school administrators, or their friends in the school concern or other educational institution. In my opinion, violence means various actions that can cause injury or health problem for children, both physically and mentally, or even to the point of losing their life, with an emphasis on criminal acts of violence that are not based on this aim and values other education. Ladies and gentlemen, second, there was a misunderstanding from parents of students about what my teacher was doing in disciplining students at school and or students against students, which was caused by fighting between them. Third, non-utilitarian communication about the fact of event at school and student report to parent, and parents do not seek the truth because of their disregard or for educational pattern or because of their arbitrariness. Fourth, teaching and learning activities are not optimal. This is usually due to the teacher being busy with administrative matter of learning or being subject to other assignments, but that must be done both in the school environment, such as doing some complete tasks or outside of school in the form of attending coach event and so on. Ladies and gentlemen, fifth, the lack of parental brutal for educational patterns. This is usually occur due to the parents' indifference to students' learning development and do not understand school rules well. So, those five are a major factor in criminalization of teachers. I hope that in the future there are no more violence and misunderstanding between teachers, students, parents of students, and no more no more criminalization of teachers. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all from me. Thank you for your time and thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.